Welcome back to the finale of What If Ahsoka Gained the Powers of the Daughter. Thank you to those of you who watched the first two parts of this What If. If you aren't aware of those videos, please watch those first before watching this one. As Ahsoka made the journey from the Jedi Temple to Chancellor Palpatine's office, the gentle breeze of Coruscant's clear air swept across her, and Ahsoka sensed that this meeting was not merely to applaud her for her efforts on Umbara. Landing just outside of the office, she is greeted by several members of the Coruscant Guard and escorted inside. Taking cautious steps to the seat opposite of the Chancellor, she is immediately suspicious of being offered a drink. Peering into the glass, she can see it contained the same Manax root poison that had nearly killed Padme, and gently pushed it back towards the Chancellor. Palpatine's eyes narrowed in annoyance, but quickly returned to their usual benevolent self, as he tried to get Ahsoka to recall what had happened at the Citadel. Ahsoka was as guarded as the Jedi had been, in their own report, until she suddenly heard the subtle sound of a vase moving on a small table. Palpatine had sensed an aura around Ahsoka that threatened to put his plans in danger, and used the Force to summon his spare lightsaber, aiming for Ahsoka's throat, but the Jedi Padawan casually used Tutaminis to absorb the blade's energy. Now Ahsoka's suspicions about Palpatine had turned out to be correct, and his Force cloaking was of no use. Ahsoka jumped onto her seat and ignited her blades, but watched as Palpatine disappeared into a hidden hatch beneath his seat. Wary that it could be a trap for the Jedi, Ahsoka contacts the Jedi Council and informs them of what she had uncovered. Yoda leads a group of Jedi Masters to the office, whilst Ahsoka headed back out to look for Palpatine. However, as she traverses the busy streets of Coruscant, she is stopped by a more violent gust of wind passing over her. With the Nexus route coordinates, the Sith and the Separatists had launched a secret attack on Coruscant, and Ahsoka had to stop it before it inflicted damage upon the many innocent civilians of Coruscant. The Togruta ran to the Jedi Temple hangar and took her starfighter into the skies. The Astromech R7A7 took charge of the controls, and Ahsoka tapped into some of her Force abilities, beginning to pull the two Separatist dreadnoughts towards each other, earning gasps of shock from the increasing crowd below. As the dreadnoughts collided, they created a massive explosion, forcing everyone to duck from the shards of debris hurled towards them. The battle was not done, as from the flames, numerous droid gunships and droid tri-fighters descended on Coruscant, led by Pong Krell, Count Dooku and General Grievous. Through her fatigue, Ahsoka leapt on top of the ship of Pong Krell and deflected the intense gunfire to slice the former Jedi Master into pieces. Ahsoka smoothly landed on the ground below, whilst her own ship also docked close by, and she ran back into the temple, where she was intercepted by Obi-Wan and Anakin. On the instructions of Yoda, Ahsoka and Anakin were to pursue Dooku and the recently unveiled Sidious, whilst Obi-Wan led a group of Jedi to attack Grievous's droid army. As they went their separate ways, Ahsoka noticed that Anakin was slightly slower than usual, and she sensed his hesitancy concerning his friend Palpatine. Anakin was unable to comprehend how Palpatine could be the Sith Lord, and realised that he was in danger. Ahsoka asked her master to protect the senators and Obi-Wan from the wrath of Palpatine, as she knew that the Sith Lord was devious, and he would likely go after those closest to Anakin. The Jedi Knight ran to a vantage point above the city's landscape, and Ahsoka set about destroying the Sith. As the rushing Yoda and Windu were making progress in defending the Galactic City, Ahsoka flew overhead, where Obi-Wan was dueling Grievous in the temporary Separatist command center, with Dooku looking on in intrigue. From nowhere, Ahsoka emerged, and Dooku was able to confirm that Ahsoka was the one to defeat Pong Krell. Igniting his blade, Ahsoka smiled in sympathy, as she dodged all of Dooku's attempts to cut her down, leading him to comment on a supposed sorcery. With a forced push, Ahsoka manoeuvred Dooku into the path of Grievous, allowing for Obi-Wan to slice them both down. The Jedi Master looked at Ahsoka with determination to kill Sidious, but Ahsoka instructed Obi-Wan to help with the battle, as this was the duel for Ahsoka and Anakin. She soon vanished from the room, and reconvened with Anakin, who had found himself talking next to Palpatine. In almost complete silence, Ahsoka slashed her blades at the Sith Lord, and Sidious was completely surprised by the attack, as it went straight through his attempted defences. Ahsoka was pleased that Anakin had distracted Palpatine without being manipulated, and she herself had proven to be worthy of the powers of the daughter. That is it for What If Ahsoka Gained the Powers of the Daughter. If you enjoyed this What If, please like this video, turn on that notification bell, click that subscribe button on this channel, as well as on my other channel What If Films. And as always, leave a comment on what if you'd all like to see next, and how I can improve my videos. Thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time.